Okay, let's get this on the road. This is going to be your midterm for audio production class, and I'm going to walk you all through it. So shouldn't be any surprises of any kind. So let's jump right into it. I'm opening this up and leaving it open for a week. I'm going to walk you through it. So please just knock this thing out. You can get this thing submitted, then I can get it graded, and then you'll know where you're at with your midterms. This will close on Friday at 10 o'clock, which is the time the class takes place. So at that point in time, this entire process will be over with. So real quick, let me just show you. This is Blackboard. This is what your Blackboard somewhat looks like. Mine's a little bit different. If you click on midterm 2021, it will open up and give you this Word document. Open that Word document and go ahead and enable your editing. Do everything on that. It's a 25 questions. Do those 25 questions, and then when you're done with that, the midterm submit. If you click right there, it will bring up your next page, and as soon as this comes up, it'll have a midterm here. Click there, and save your. Pop your. You can either cut and paste the whole thing into the area there, browse your computer, drop it in there, but that's where it goes. Okay, now let's. I'm going to show you how easy I'm going to make this for everybody. Let me do another window capture. Let me take that off of there. All right, this is what your midterm looks like. I'm going to go over it by question. So if you have any questions about that, then we can certainly take a look at those and see where you what you might have or anything about that. Okay. Basically, the first part of your midterm is this. There are 10 photographs here. I want you to match those up. And I'm going to walk through these whole things with you right there. The first picture is obviously an XLR plug. The second one is a quarter plug. The next one is a graphic equalizer. Then you have a shotgun mic. Then you have a VU meter. You have a lavalier mic. You have a unidirectional mic. You have an omnidirectional mic. You have a windscreen. And you have a studio mic. So you match those things up and knock that out. Remember, we talked about phantom power a couple of different times. Phantom power can be designated by a number, and that number is, if you remember, we went back and had different things we showed up. That number is 48. That's the volts that that they take place. Now, these other questions here come directly from your exams that you took, your from the Cyber College. An exaggeration and distortions of high frequency S sounds is called, and you can look that part of it up real quickly, real easily. Remember, there are 3 areas of a quarter plug. This is on a PowerPoint that I shared with you, and it identifies each of those 3 areas. So those 3 are right there. And the next one is what relates the basic pitch of a sound, high or low. Now, we talked about this once as well in the PowerPoint, and is also on your quiz, but I'm going to give you the answer to that one. Is frequency is relates to the frequency is high or frequency is low. Blank is the same as amplitude, and amplitude and loudness are the same. The term for words with initial P's and B's that make that pop. So you can look, that one's from one of your quizzes as well. The type of microphone best used to collect sound from each side is and that also is covered in that PowerPoint. The type of microphone best used to collect sound from one direction is, and that's also covered in the PowerPoint. The type of mic that requires battery power or phantom power is this has got a couple of different names and a couple of different types that we're looking for. I'm looking for a condenser mic. That's going to be the type of mic that people are going to refer to when they say, go find me a condenser mic, or this is best used for a condenser mic. To reduce echo and distortion in a recording room, blank are used. Sound baffles are what's used to kill that sound. Remember, carpet will do it, but painted hard walls will bounce the sound. Even curtains hanging will reduce that sound. In order to use music from recording artists and radio open, you must first determine the most important part of this. Using any of that music is copyright. Keep that in mind and don't forget that. The free program, commonly used by radio stations for recording and producing programs, is the one that I've asked you to get, and you should have an answer to this one. And the last question is, the best format to export a file is a, and the answer for that, because most radio stations prefer them, is a WAV file, W-A-V. And if you're exporting from your program that's free, then you'll want to use that particular type of file. Okay, that is your final or your midterm exam. You have a week to get that out, and I'll check back in with you. If you have questions about that, if there's any issues with that, please let me know right away. We'll get those taken care of. It's not a real hard test, and I basically gave you everything but a couple that you need to look up yourself. So if you get those done, then you will have your midterm exam, and you'll be good to go. This will be opened up tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock during class time, and you can go in and take a look and get that knocked out. If you do, like I say, if you have any questions or anything about that, please let me know. Otherwise, I will then have that's the only thing I'll give out for you next week. So there will not be another video, but you will have another video that you will get out next Monday. So it'll be made available for you to go take a look at it. Other than that, I will have that for you then. Have a great midterm week. Good luck with your other classes, and if I can help you with anything, please let me know.